Hello and welcome to a video review of Blokees Transformers kits. So we have Shattered Glass Ratchet and Transformers 1 Megatron. These are nice little kits. They're pretty easy to build. They're not like full-on model kits. You have to cut them off the sprues. The only thing that's on the sprues is the hands. But they're pretty decent. They're really nicely detailed. You can see the kind of scratched up Decepticon, yes, the scratched in Decepticon symbol that Sentinel gave him. You got one on the arm. Got some nice detailing, and this comes pre-applied, which is really nice, and they're really simple to build. I mean, I've built a lot of Gunpla, so I'm no stranger to complex build, but I mean, these put together maybe I don't know, not even 5 minutes, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes at most. But with that being said, they don't feel simple. They don't feel overly simplified, and you obviously get accessories with them. I mean, Megatron has his two guns. You know, you got the kind of G1 scope-looking gun, which just pegs into the arm. You have this kind of longer gun. And they do come with interchangeable hands. You have the fisted hands, and then you also have the splayed out hands. You get 2 of each, which is nice. So I mean, you get detailing and accessories, and he comes with the jetpack, which I believe you can remove. It is removable, but mine is really tight, and I think there's detailing underneath the back, so you can have him with the jetpack or without, which is nice. I mean, you got a nice face sculpt there. Kind of wish he had more of an aggressive face sculpt. I don't know why my camera doesn't like to focus on that well, but you can see some nice detailing, which is pre-applied again. Articulation-wise, for Megatron, his shoulders can go outward 90 degrees. Head is on a ball joint, so it can look down, can look up. You get a little side to side, and obviously can rotate. Oops. Just that far before things kind of start catching on each other. You got waist rotation, which will do a full 360. Hips will kick forward that far. Backwards that far. Outwards 90 degrees. You do have a rotation at the knee. Knees will bend a little over 90. And the foot is on a ball joint. So you get lots of nice movement with him. So I mean, you can get him in some pretty crazy poses if you really wanted to. Which is pretty cool given that he's a $5 model kit. They're $5.27 at my Walmart. So these are pretty nice for what you're getting. I really love these, and you do get a stand with them. It just says Blokees on there, just a basic black stand. Which just pegs into the feet. So we'll take the stand, peg them in, get them posed however you really want, and yeah. I'll get him back in the Age of the Primes pose as ended that I had him in. Really nice. I really like these. I'm probably going to try to get more if I can swing it. Kind of running out of money because of school and stuff. And there's a little actual shoulder joint in there. So you have a ball joint here, and you also have another shoulder joint here. On Megatron, it works better than Ratchet. Ratchet, it just kind of pops off. So we'll take a look at Ratchet. In the hands, to swap them, just grab them, pop them off. They're not too hard to swap out, but they don't feel like they're going to fall out. They feel really nice in there. They're really smooth and snug, but they're easy to remove. So yeah, here we have I keep wanting to say Sergeant Ratchet, sorry. Here we have Shattered Glass Ratchet. We'll remove his gun. We'll take a look at this one first. The reason I didn't remove Megatron's guns is because in the movie, they're part of him. So you can see a nice little G1 style blaster. Not a whole lot of detail. It's pretty hollow, but it fits. Looks like an 80s blaster. And you can tab it into whatever hand you want. And you can see nice red eyes, nice purple, nice little vital signs there on his chest. Guess you could say his windshield. Same thing. Got the lights on the shoulders, the detailing on the legs. Now, one thing to note, this Ratchet really did come with a ton of these. I mean, you need 2 for the feet, and I believe 1 for the head. He came with 5 of these, so I have so many of these floating around. Just figured I should note that. But yeah, nice detailing. And of course, they don't transform, but honestly, I'm not one of those people that's real picky about non-transforming Transformers. I collect robot replicas and 3-0, so I'm not real worried about it. So his shoulder joints really kind of only move up and down, whereas Megatron, the internal one, whereas Megatron, you can get a full ball joint articulation. His just move up and down. because of the way the torso is molded. So arms can only move out that far, which is kind of a bummer. You know, you get over 90 degrees, ball jointed wrist for both of them. But yeah, you can't really move them out, so you kind of got to fake it with the rotation. And unlike Megatron, Megatron's peg holes are on the bottom of his arms for the guns. Ratchet, for whatever reason, has them on the side, which makes no sense. So I mean, yeah, I don't understand that one. I don't know if it's just a reuse from another mold. Maybe they're reused from Shockwave, and I have them on the wrong arm, which I'm now realizing that I have them on the wrong arm, I think. So we're gonna switch these real quick. It's a good thing about model kits is if you make a mistake like that, you can switch them. Someone in the comments is going to tell me I had them on the right side the first time around. But anywho, get them all put back together. So yeah, I feel really stupid for noticing it. I've had this guy for like 3 days and didn't notice that. But yeah, 360 as both of them can do. The head will look up that far, down that far. It's very... he only does a full 360. I think it is on a ball joint, but the way it's set in with the neck is the ball joint is up here, but the way it's shaped, you don't get any ball joint rotation, so it's just a 360. Hips will go forward that far, further than Megatron, and back that far, outward 90 degrees, a little over 90 degrees, and ball jointed feet, as well as a rotation at the knee. So yeah, these are pretty cool looking kits. Yeah, if I get duplicates, I'll probably do some customization with them. They're really cool looking. They're very, I don't want to say cheapified or SD, but they're kind of stylized in their proportions. But the way they're stylized is it makes me think of how they looked in the G1 cartoon. Because if you remember the episode Auto Berserk, I think it was Hound and somebody else that were chasing that woman through the hallway. These guys are always depicted as being, well, not him, he doesn't count, but the G1 figures were always, I mean, character models, I guess you could say, or in the cartoon, were depicted at various sizes. I mean, in one scene, you'll have Ratchet holding a person in his hand, but then you'll have, like take Hoist in the episode where he's literally sitting in Huffer's cab. So you have that going on. But these are really nice. If you can find them, I definitely pick them up. I would not buy them online. BBTS wanted too much for a case of these. Amazon had some last time I looked, and they were super expensive. Between the two of these, I paid like $10.40. Yeah, don't buy them by the case. Try to see if you can hunt them down. Don't buy them on eBay either, because they are super expensive. My Walmart just now got these in, so hopefully I can do more of these. I will catch you folks next time, and if I do build another one, I will put the arms on the right side. Thank you for watching.